How AI is transforming weight loss. What if the biggest breakthrough in weight loss isn't a pill, but a pattern? Today we're diving into how artificial intelligence is transforming the entire landscape of obesity treatment. We'll explore how AI helps fast-track drug development, how it's modeling your metabolism, and how you can use it to support your progress. Plus, we've got a meme near the end you won't want to miss. From supercharging drug development to designing meal plans tailored to your biology, AI is now behind some of the most powerful tools in the industry. In this episode, we'll show you how it's already changing what's possible and what you can do with it right now. But before we get started, we have a thin thread mystery for you. See if you can guess what it is before the end of the episode. Everyone's heard of Wegovy and Zepbound, but what's next? That's this week's mystery. In the next episode, we'll walk through the most promising weight loss drugs still in development, from combo injectables to next-gen pills. One helped people lose over 24% of their body weight. Another could become the first highly effective GLP-1 in a pill. There's even one that builds muscle while you lose fat. See if you can guess what any of them are before the big reveal. We'll give you a few more hints along the way. How we got here. Okay, let's get into today's topic. For decades, the weight loss industry relied on trial and error. Test one diet, wait for results, and hope it worked. Drug development was slow, nutrition advice was generic, and breakthroughs were rare. But a new force is changing the rules, and it's not coming from doctors or dietitians. Let's see how. First, a bit of history. AI's been in drug discovery for years, but most of that time it was kind of dead weight. Pharma brought AI into the lab decades ago, hoping it would speed up target selection and cut out bad leads early. But for years, it didn't deliver much beyond a lot of promise. The tech wasn't good enough. The data wasn't deep enough. That started to change only recently, when researchers finally had access to huge, real-world data sets, better models, and enough compute power. Suddenly, AI could do things that mattered. Predict whether a drug could be toxic before wasting years on it, simulate how molecules would behave in the body, or spot patterns across thousands of failed compounds to avoid making the same mistake twice. Oncology and infectious disease got the first wins, and COVID threw gas on the fire. Now the same tools are being aimed at obesity. It took a long time for AI to earn a proper seat at the table, but now that it has, it's not just watching, it's driving the pace. More recently, AI played a critical role in developing a drug called rentosertib. This one is not a weight loss drug, just the first solid example of the role that AI is starting to play. Insoko Medicine used generative AI to pick both the disease target and design the compound that became rentosertib for idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. The AI system crunched massive data sets on everything from genes to proteins to real patient responses, spotted the disease target in fibrosis, then spit out a small molecule drug in just 18 months. Zero guesswork, all evidence powered. Early trial data shows it's safe and even improves lung capacity in patients. This is the kind of moment AI stops being hype and starts delivering. Now it's not just streamlining, it's discovering, designing, and moving new drugs into trials. Have you figured out any of the drugs yet? Here's another clue. Some of these upcoming drugs don't just suppress appetite, they also boost metabolism, protect muscle, or target liver fat. And they're not all injectables. One of the most promising options, it's a pill. Any guesses? The hidden hand behind breakthroughs. Now before we get back into it, we have a favor to ask. If you find this information interesting or valuable, please take a moment now to hit that like button. It would really help us grow. Thanks. Okay, new drugs don't just appear out of nowhere. Behind the scenes, AI is quietly powering many of the biggest breakthroughs in weight loss science. It's reshaping everything from molecule design to predicting trial results and personalized treatments. Let's look at what's happening today. First, AI optimizes trial design and patient selection. AI is transforming how clinical trials are built and run. It helps researchers design smarter studies by identifying ideal participants, predicting who's likely to drop out, and even simulating outcomes before the first patient is even enrolled. Tools like natural language processing and machine learning can scan medical records to match the right people to the right trials fast. That means more diverse and representative study populations, fewer delays, and better data. Adaptive trial designs powered by AI allow protocols to adjust in real time based on patient responses, improving both efficiency and safety. The result? Faster, leaner trials that get promising treatments tested and approved more quickly. Second, AI models metabolism to predict success. In one study, researchers created AI-powered metabolic avatars, or digital twins, that mimic how a person's body might respond to diet, exercise, or medication. These digital twins allow for safe testing of multiple interventions without risking real-world harm. This tech is already being tested by companies aiming to personalize treatments by forecasting the best path for each person. And finally, AI enables personalized obesity treatment. Calorie-cutting plans are being replaced with AI-driven recommendations tailored to your biology. In a landmark study, researchers used machine learning to predict how individuals respond to specific meals based on gut bacteria, lifestyle, and blood markers. Their algorithm helped design diets that improve glucose levels better than a one-size-fits-all plan. In the future, AI could match people to the exact drug, diet, or treatment that works best for their unique body. Still guessing on a thin thread? Here's another clue. One of these treatments helped trial participants lose more than 30% of their body weight, while others promise only once-a-month shots, fewer side effects, or muscle-sparing effects. Several could be FDA approved in 2026 or sooner. What do you think is coming? What you can do with AI today. We've seen how AI is reshaping the industry, but what can you actually do with it today? It turns out quite a bit. In this segment, we'll show you how you can start using AI to help manage your weight right now. From meal planning to symptom tracking, the apps already exist. Keep in mind that Thinking Thin has no affiliation with these companies and is not endorsing a specific product. First, use AI nutrition apps for better planning. Apps like Zoe, January AI, and MyFitnessPal now use machine learning to make real-time meal suggestions, predict blood sugar responses, or flag hidden calories. In one paper, researchers reviewed dozens of AI-based apps and found they could increase user engagement, promote healthier choices, and improve outcomes. These tools are getting smarter by the day and are learning from your own habits. Second, use wearable-linked AI to track metabolism. Wearables like continuous glucose monitors, such as the Freestyle Libre 2, and smartwatches feed real-time data into AI models to help predict personalized weight loss and blood sugar responses. This research found that by continuously monitoring and using predictive AI, these systems can spot subtle shifts in metabolism and adapt faster than any coach could, improving your personal health management. Third, monitor weight loss meds with AI symptom tracking. Some new apps are helping GLP-1 users track progress and side effects without overcomplicating things. Apps like Shotzi are built for GLP-1 meds like Wegovy and Zepbound. It lets users log injections, weight, hydration, calories, and side effects, all in one place. A similar one called MaxBud adds photo-based food logging and estimates calories and protein. It also offers habit reminders and syncs with Apple Health. These tools don't flag medical issues, but they can help users spot patterns and stay on track, especially when side effects hit. And finally, use tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude to guide your journey. You can ask them to build a meal plan, summarize research, create a grocery list, or even suggest questions to ask your doctor about GLP-1 medications. These models can't replace medical advice, but they can help you think more clearly, get organized, and discover questions you didn't even know to ask. Used wisely, they're like having a helpful coach who's available 24/7. On a personal note, I asked ChatGPT what I should eat. It said less. Very helpful. What if a trace mineral could be the key to a faster metabolism? According to this article, iodine deficiency could slow metabolic rates by up to 40%, and it's more common than most people think. Iodine is essential for healthy thyroid function, which directly controls how quickly your body burns calories. This article claims that low iodine levels can lead to stubborn belly fat, fatigue, and weight gain, especially in women. It also highlights that common signs of deficiency, like cold hands, dry skin, or thinning hair, are often missed. To help yourself, consider checking if your salt is iodized, or ask your doctor if testing makes sense. But don't self-diagnose or use supplements blindly. Thyroid health is complicated, and although there is research backing the relationship between iodine and metabolism and belly fat, particularly in people with thyroid issues, we couldn't find any peer-reviewed research to support the 40% claim, or even 20% for that matter. So take this one with a grain of salt. Full article linked in the description. And here's a meme we think you'll enjoy. Have an idea for a future meme? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. If we use your idea, we'll give you a shout out in the description. Alright, time for the big reveal. The next wave of weight loss drugs is already in motion, and it's a crowded pipeline. From retatrutide, the triple agonist with over 24% weight loss, to orforglipron, a daily pill rivaling injections, to maritide, pemvidutide, enobosarm, and more. This new generation of meds could reshape obesity treatment over the next few years. Some preserve muscle, some simplify dosing, and some work through entirely new biological pathways. Want to know which ones are real contenders and how close they are to approval? We'll break it all down in the next episode. Stay tuned. So AI isn't just a new trend. It's already changing how we discover weight loss drugs, how trials are run, and even how we eat. Today we showed how artificial intelligence is speeding up drug development, powering new personalized treatments, and helping you track your own biology more easily than ever before. And yes, some of the most exciting drugs on the horizon were discovered with help from AI. We also shared real tools you can use right now, from glucose tracking wearables to predictive meal apps. And don't forget, these systems are learning fast. The sooner you start using them, the smarter they get. And here's a fun fact. Some AI models can predict a person's blood sugar spike from food before they eat it. Well, that's the show for today. If this kind of content interests you, hit that subscribe button, because I'll be diving into the latest trends, drug updates, and expert insights every week. Have a topic you'd like covered? Let us know in the comments. And a quick reminder, I am not a doctor. You should always talk to your doctor before making changes to your diet or medications. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.